In 1971, a man calling himself D.B. Cooper walked onto a flight from Portland to Seattle carrying almost nothing. No suitcase bulging with gear. Just a business suit, a briefcase, and a one-way ticket under the name Dan Cooper. He didn't start trouble. He didn't brag. He sat quietly near the back and ordered a drink like every other passenger. Then, shortly after takeoff, everything changed. He approached a flight attendant and slid a note into her hands. At first, she thought it was a flirtatious prank. But when she looked up, he leaned closer and said in a calm, controlled voice, "You'd better read that. I have a bomb." Inside his briefcase, investigators later described wires, red canisters, and materials that appeared to be explosives. Cooper made demands that sounded impossible. $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck waiting in Seattle, plus specific instructions for when and how the plane would move. Even during the most terrifying moments of the hijacking, the FBI said Cooper stayed remarkably composed. No yelling, no chaotic threats, just precise directions, as if he had rehearsed every step. When the aircraft landed in Seattle, passengers were released. Authorities handed over the money and parachutes exactly as requested. Then Cooper forced the pilots back into the air, steering them toward Mexico City. Over the dark forests of the Pacific Northwest, in heavy rain and freezing winds, Cooper opened the rear staircase and jumped into the night. When the plane landed again, he was simply gone. The FBI launched one of the largest manhunts in U.S. history. Helicopters combed the woods. Divers searched rivers. Investigators tracked serial numbers on the ransom money for years. They never found him. No body. No parachute. No confirmed identity. In 1980, a boy discovered about $5,800 of the ransom cash buried near the Columbia River, proof that at least some of it survived. But the rest of the money, and Cooper, vanished completely. More than 50 years later, the case remains unsolved, and D.B. Cooper is still one of the most baffling criminals in American history.